The people of Gaza didn't just find this faith now, they had it. And one thing that's very apparent, like when you're going through the stories of the prophets, Zakaria knew, alayhi salam, when he needed to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a child, he needed to turn to Allah. Ayyub alayhi salam knew that with everything that happened to him, the only one he could turn to was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibrahim alayhi salam knew whether he was in a fire or whether he was in the comfort of his home, turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you really realize this trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, things happen for you that don't happen for other people. It's like when they say you can't know only one or two names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To know Allah, you have to know His names and attributes. To know all of His names and attributes, you have to know different circumstances. And the prophets were subjected to the most extreme manifestations of all of those circumstances. And so they had the most extreme connections to all of those names and attributes. The seemingly impossible happened for them in ways that we could never imagine. But that's directly tied to their tawakkul. It's not just their stations as prophets, their stations as ibad, as being great servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.